Hey, it's day 18, and I'm so excited about the journey of joy. Brokenness is the humble place where an individual is most sensitive to the heart of God. It is where one discovers the serenity in wholehearted submission. Vance Havner illustrates the blessing of brokenness in this. The broken soil produces a crop. Broken clouds produce rain. Broken ground is needed for bread, and broken bread gives strength. Psalm 51:17 says, the sacrifices of God are a broken spirit. According to 2 Corinthians 12:9, God's strength is made perfect in our weakness, not in our strength. God exalts the person who is humble, not the person who is proud. God uses broken people, those who are most sensitive to his heart. God is never more exalted than when we are humble before him. 1 Peter Chapter 5 says, God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Therefore, humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time. In Genesis 32, we meet Jacob at 3 places. He goes from running to wrestling, and from wrestling to limping. While it is possible to run from other people, it's impossible to run from yourself. Well, was Jacob running from God? Here's the thing. When we run from God, it is likely that we will run into God. Jacob found himself at a place where he was all alone, and now God had his undivided attention. Walter Savage Landor called solitude the audience chamber of God. While Jacob wrestled with God physically, we all wrestle with God spiritually. We wrestle with God when we challenge his purposes for our lives. There comes a time when we must recognize that he is Lord and we are not. God eventually overpowered Jacob by dislocating his hip. It was not until Jacob was broken that he could be blessed. God literally had to break him to overcome him. Jacob lost the battle, but he won the victory. Jacob had been running and wrestling, and now he was clinging. The Lord said to him, "Let me go," Jacob replied. "I will not let you go unless you bless me." Jacob was clinging to the Lord because he finally found something substantial rather than superficial. God left Jacob with a limp. Jacob could only be blessed after he was broken. He could no longer run. Jacob was a better man leaning than he was standing. Elbert Hubbard said, God will not look you over for medals, degrees, or diplomas, but for scars. What makes unsightly scars beautiful are the lessons that we learned from them. While a scar is a reminder of painful experiences in the past, it is also a reminder that you survived whatever created it.
Join us on our daily declaration of joy. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I will delight myself in the Lord, who will give me the desires of my heart. For every challenge that today brings, I will embrace the joy of the Lord as my strength and count it all joy. I will rejoice always, pray without ceasing, and in everything give thanks. For this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for my life.